Fight or flight. That sympathetic nervous system response to some serious external stimuli. Perceived risk, man. Where am I at, man? I'm at a Holiday Inn in Redding, California. I'm here doing a speaking engagement. Gonna lay it down tomorrow morning. Lighting's a bit off, but you know what? Still gotta lay it down. Like I said, every Monday and Thursday, we're here. Man, I'm gonna be doing this till I'm pushing flowers. We'll see how long I keep this run. Man, I was thinking, fight or flight. Those chemicals that kick off, man, they're the same regarding if you're running or you're gonna stand your ground. But man, something kicked it off. I received a text, man, and it, you get that flood. People that know, we all know what we're talking about. It can be a significant other, a person on the street, whatever. Something kicks off, some trigger. And you have that flood of internal chemicals, man, which really is like this emotion, man. And it's like, man, I want to break this down because it's so important how we respond to this fight or flight, man. And it's what happens after, right? The destruction that can happen when that sympathetic nervous system response kicks off, man, and you can allow that dark passenger to come out. Man, and sometimes that dark passenger is beneficial, right? You're out on the street, man, 8 dudes come running up on you, man, you let that dark passenger out. It's important, man, it might save your life. Man, you're in a combat scenario, whatever, controlled, but man, if you're in a relationship, you're with your kids, or, man, you can't, it's different. But the chemicals are the same. The chemicals are the same for our caveman brains. So it's important to break down that control, man, because really it's anger, can be rage, can be, man, it's fear-based, right? A lot of it's fear-based if we want to get down to the root of it. It's perceived risk, man. So a lot of my life, man, I let that sympathetic nervous response run a train. And the damage that was caused by my reaction, man. Now, I'm not some perfect thing put in glass. That's for damn sure. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm getting better at breaking it down, put my lab coat on and analyzing it, and at least understanding that in this civilian world, definitely in our relationships or at work, in our professional setting, less is more. Less and delayed is better. Thinking about our actions. Are the words I'm about to say gonna help the situation? Or am I just letting them out? Right? Am I letting my emotions control me? That's gonna be a consistent battle for my life. I know it is. I know that, man, I can let that rage out. Man, that Irish rage, that fighting Irish in me or whatever it is, man. Man, I could let it out. But really, it's just fear-based. And I really think we all will benefit so much understanding the difference, man, of when we fight and when we take flight. Now, I don't mean get on those getaway sticks and run away, man, but standing your ground in the civilian setting, man, in a civilian world, in a civilized place, and acting in a civilized manner, standing your ground is important, but doing it in the right professional ways, right? Not running away from the situation, but standing your ground in a professional way, in a strategic way, in a deliberate way. Man, if you're hurt, sit with it. Sit with it. Right? Is lashing out going to be a thing? Probably not. Is it probably going to be beneficial? No. Is it going to cause more damage than what it could possibly solve. Is the juice worth the squeeze, man? Almost always no. Man, that fight or flight, man. And what's worth running from? Now, this is another important piece, right? Breaking contact. Now, a lot of people consider breaking contact, man, retreat. We never retreat. We only maneuver to a better position. You see the difference here? Never retreat, only maneuvering to a better position, more strategic position. Everything we do is with a systematic eye. Understanding what our sympathetic nervous system is telling us. And more importantly, using it for our benefit, not our destruction. Using those chemicals to heighten our awareness and make us more aware of things we need to be aware of. Triggers, risks, people that are possibly not good for us. Right? These things are telling us something. They're lessons. They're all lessons. And every time we overcome, every time we're bigger than, every time we rise above that caveman brain, man, that's when, by definition, we're becoming elevated. We're rising up. Hurt's not an excuse. For much of my life, man, and I still got to fight it. Being hurt's not an excuse to fight. Right? Being hurt's not an excuse to take flight. All it is a season, a situation of raised awareness. Man, be grateful for those friction points, man. It reminds you you're still alive, man. When that sympathetic nervous system's kicking off, man, you're still in it. Man, you're still feeling something, man. Your heart's still pumping. You still got some mojo in the tank, man. You're still alive. You're still feeling some shit. Be grateful for that. Does it always feel good? No, it's not meant to. Love, war, man, all these things that are powerful, man. Whew. Man. They can cause some powerful emotions, right? They can facilitate some very poignant, powerful moments in time and space. So fight or flight, man. Be aware of what your sympathetic nervous system and what those chemicals, those fight or flight chemicals are telling you. More often than not, take that tactical pause. Hit that sills, man. And think, what's the strategic move here? Think through the problem. Logic beats emotion, man. Use your gut and use your brain. That's it. What do I always say, man? Be smart. Out here.